From the thrill of victory to the agony of defeat, to an Arizona teen working to prevent tragic accidents, to going to new heights to better understand Mother Nature's destructive power. It's all part of our Friday night science fair. We start with a not so successful launch by SpaceX. Its spacecraft, designed to carry people, was destroyed by fire during a recent test. SpaceX confirmed the news yesterday after more than a week of speculation. The Crew Dragon had a successful uncrewed demo flight in March when it docked at the International Space Station and returned home safely. This is video of that mission. The company planned to send astronauts on the Crew Dragon capsule to the ISS later this year, but something went wrong during a series of engine tests. At the time, SpaceX would only confirm that an anomaly had occurred. On the flip side of the coin, a test for a rocket for tourists was successfully launched into space. It took off from Texas yesterday. There was no crew on board. The rocket was carrying research projects for NASA. It marks the 11th test of Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket, and possibly one of the last as the company gets ready to send its first customers into space. Blue Origin, the company founded by Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos, said earlier this year that it wants to be open for business later on. It's not selling tickets just yet. A young inventor from Arizona is on a mission to keep babies safe. 14-year-old Christopher Liu invented the smart baby car seat. It alerts parents if they've left their child in a car. Liu says he started working on the project after hearing too many stories about babies dying in hot cars. The car seat is fitted with sensors and a Bluetooth device and is linked to parents' phone through an app.
Bluetooth has a limited range, so once that parent walks 20 yards away from the car and the Bluetooth disconnects, the phone will vibrate and then it'll alert the parent that they forgot their baby.
Liu's invention earned him first place in a science competition. He's now focused on improving his program and getting a patent for his product before providing it to consumers. Engineering students at a Colorado university are turning to drones to learn more about tornadoes. The students hope it will give them the ability to better predict their paths. Michael Kanopasek has more.
From an air-pressured launch system, a drone takes off north of Boulder. It typically flies around 30 miles an hour.
We are planning to fly into the storms.
This team is ready to head east to places like Oklahoma and Kansas. They'll be chasing storms, deploying these drones into severe weather likely to spawn twisters.
If you think about a supercell thunderstorm, these very dark, ugly clouds, we will be under those clouds.
The goal is to get a better understanding of what causes tornadoes, to predict forecasts that could save lives.
A full understanding requires you to be in the storm, to touch the environment.
CU Engineering School researchers have been doing this kind of work since 2010.
No one's as advanced as we are in terms of going to the storm, flying these things every day for a nomadic campaign lasting weeks.
This year, though, is different. There's new sensor technology that's more rugged, the new drones more durable, allowing these students and professors to push drones out at crucial moments.
We're measuring pressure, temperature, humidity, some of the variables in the storm, and we want to see how those variables are changing, both within space and within time.
Teams from other universities across the U.S. will come together to analyze the data. The long-term goal is to give up to an hour lead time for people living in the path of a potential tornado. It's a collaborative effort thanks to funding from the National Science Foundation.
That was Michael Kanopasek reporting.